Uh, Good night, friends. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, everyone. How is your evening? It was a very eventful day in Scotland today, funny enough. I don't know if y'all saw the I did do a video on the Rafi video because I felt like, where they were going with the Jocelyn thing was just too far, and people started to make it look like Rafa is this monster. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if y'all saw that, right? That was one of the things I did also do. I did also do. Good night, friends. I did also do one on the Anthony and Dalen thing, and I was commenting on that as well too because someone said something about it. So that's interesting. Thank you very much, Nanya, for getting with them folks. Let's jump into this. So Delicia basically is here, and Shayla is gloating. Shayla is gloating, and I expect her to gloat, but the thing is, Shayla doesn't really know that Delicia was with Iman. So at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, it's not like Shayla knows she's gloating. She's just gloating. She's just doing what she does. She's doing her regular Shayla things, which is what I would think. That's all it really is. She did, Nanya, she did receive that for me. I did. Yes, Gigi. The video on with the Jocelyn thing was too much. How they wanted to frame that on Rafi was terrible. How they were framing it on Rafi was like Rafi was this monster who is not, what you call it, doing things at the wrong time. And I said there's something called the boy who cried wolf. Jocelyn has been crying wolf for how long now? It's like it's time she get that something like that happening to her. So it was just one of those things that I love to see. Anyway, let me jump into this with Delicia and Shayla. That's what we come for. So let's get into it.
In your own little living room up here.
Yeah.
Iman did so good when he got me this house. Something I'm really super grateful for.
Yeah, you should be.
You know what I was thinking earlier when we were kind of getting into it, like,
Too much thinking. One Shayla is thinking that's not great. The mere fact that Shayla is thinking, just leave that off spot. It's too much. It's too much thinking. Just, please rest your 304 brain. Please just rest the brain. Rest the brain, please, Shayla. Please rest it.
that's not even us for real. We never argue. I mean, we might have gotten into a few arguments in middle school, but me and you, we not like that.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm sorry if, I just miss you and to spend time with you.
I'm sorry too. I appreciate you want to hang with me.
And you know what else? I was just thinking because it reminded me of a space I've been in recently. And you know what you need?
What do I need?
You need a man. I promise you. Because when me and Iman broke up, I was just in a similar space, like not really feeling good, but it's nothing like feeling the
Hold on. So basically, she's saying she needs a man for whatever it is. Thank you very much for the super chat. I think this is Marilyn that gave like a super chat. Marilyn, let me post a super chat real fast just so that we can let the audience know what you said. Thank you for the super chat. Marilyn says, I really enjoy your analysis. Keep speaking truth to power. I try my best, Marilyn. I really do try my best. Thank you very much for the super chat, Marilyn. I do try my best when I come on to be as equal as possible. I try my best to speak as equal as possible on these skits. You know what I mean? So that's all it really is. I'm trying to get the best possible opinion. Of course, I also listen to y'all's opinion. So thank you very much for that super chat, Marilyn. I don't know what Shayla is talking about. You know what I mean? Like, just rest the 304 brain, please.
of a man. And I know women are always saying, like, I don't need a man. But God designed woman and man to be together. So I know you're working super hard on your collection and, you got your own thing going on, networking, going out. And you're a beautiful girl. You need to get you a man. And I know Atlanta is it's a tough dating pool, but I mean, you can find you a provider in Atlanta, somebody that'll treat you right.
That's just it. So Shayla's solution to life is finding a man. Shayla's solution to life. This is Shayla's solution to life. Shayla's solution, the Shayla method. Shayla's solution to life is equal to find a man. Baby, I wanna be a soul provider. She had to have just find a soul provider. That's it. In other words, just get yourself a soul provider. That's basically what you need to do. Baby, I wanna be a soul provider. That's it. Shayla's solution is just go outside in the streets, in the highways, and in the byways and get yourself a man. Just step right up. Just find a man. Now, listen to me. O'Neill is pro family, right? And I always say get yourself family, but you also want to be checking on what family you're getting. It's not just picking up any old man, and I think that that's what Shayla is asking the woman to do. You know, just get a man. Just find a man. Just that's the solution. Just go outside and just pick up a man, basically. You know what I mean? That's all the deal is with Shayla. That's where her analysis is.
You're a great mother. You're a wonderful businesswoman. You know how to build. You're creative. You're cool. You can definitely find somebody. A man of your own. Have you ever thought about that? Because I never really see you with anybody.
No, I've never thought about that.
Really, Delicia? Yeah, I think if you get you someone, you'll for sure be in a better mood. I mean, look at me. I'm in a
All right, so it seems to me like Delicia is getting very annoyed of Shayla. Let me read some comments from y'all. It feels like she's getting very a man with a bag. I'm seeing that. I'm so tired of Wayne writing this BS. Don't worry, I'm going back on the road, Shadar. So don't worry yourself about it. It is what it is. I would love for Delicia to take Iman back and um using what she wants from her. She's going to do it. Iman is a pass around donkey. Please give me a break. So, Shayla needs to find a darn job, right? That's what Shayla needs to do. Don't listen. Don't worry, so that's what Shayla is doing right now. Shayla's just working her thing on a certain level right now, and that's all she's doing. All right, so that's all it is. That's all that's going on right now. One Journey, can you please send Nanya an email, please? One Journey, thank you very much. Iman and Delicia is going to cross the line again in Shayla's house, and soon that's gonna be the karma. That's a good question, Clarence. I really need Delicia to hang in there and just keep playing in her face. So stupid. They're in the dumbest lines for this woman. They're giving her the dumbest lines. I don't know. Shayla doesn't think she has it figured out. She thinks she has life figured out. She believes she knows what's gonna happen in life. Delicia is never going to move out. At this point, it doesn't feel like she's gonna move out at all. It doesn't feel like she's gonna move out. It doesn't seem like that. Iman will still get Delicia a house. This is not over. So basically, y'all are thinking this is not over. Do you believe that this is not over? Basically, what I'm hearing from most of the audience is, you know what, y'all don't believe this is over. I don't think so either. I don't think so either that this is not over. I do not think this is over. I don't think that this is actually over. So I'm like I want to say right now, Delicia is going to be on demon time and really go after Iman. So y'all think Delicia is actually going after Iman? That's why I asked today when I was asking, would it be something that women would do? Would could you see Delicia going after Iman for spite, just for the fun of it? Could you see Delicia going after Iman just to teach Shayla a lesson? In other words, are women that petty? That's the question I'm asking in a nutshell. Are women that petty? Or am I misreading women? Are women that petty? Is that something that a woman would do when she get petty enough to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to actually do? Marilyn, again, thank you for the super chat. Note we have a super chat up top. Is that something that women will do? I think so, but I don't know. I'm going to let the women them answer it and tell me what I think. I believe so. No, it's not over. Shayla is going to be heartbroken. I'm going to say yes. Yes, he made a promise. What's the promise? Feel like may I have stuff for my glass. Feel like stuff is on my straw. Yes, just to shed Shayla. So in other words, I think I'm correct then. That woman will do things like this because I've just seen the behavior of women sometimes. I say sometimes when they can't get petty, you can see the revenge in her eyes. I think so. Me believe on me honestly believe y'all. Only why are you so fascinated with Shayla thought you was going to start a critique in Larry and Bethany skits. I am working on it. I haven't finished yet, Curtis. Me, I work on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. I cannot find the starting point of them story, but I'm working on it. Don't worry, Curtis. I'm going to make sure I start getting some of their skits in there. I've been watching it to try to process where the story is so that way I have the right information to talk on it. That's why, Curtis. I don't think it's out of spite. I think Delicia was really into him. Interesting, Corinne. Interesting. Very interesting. If Iman and Delicia are caught by Shayla in Shayla's bed, that would be it. That definitely would be it. In her bed would definitely be very, very serious. That's a good one, actually. Very, very good one. We real women aren't. They aren't that petty, okay? I don't think Delicia is petty. You don't think Delicia is petty enough. Shayla is dumb, okay? And yes, we are all annoyed. She's stupid. Are you listening to us coming out? Listening to us coming out of her mouth. Listening to what's coming out of her mouth. I am listening to her because a bunch of nonsense. Delicia and Kai is on the same floor. So Iman will tell Shayla he's going to spend time with Kai. Interesting. Iman really doesn't want to be with Shayla. He just messed up by backsliding with Shayla. Him really messed that one up for sure, Kasim. You are correct on that. You are correct on that. Delicia looks like fire is in her eyes. That's what I've seen, Angela Powell. I think there's some fire in her eyes. She'll continue seeing Iman because Delicia is just like Shayla. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So she's just like Shayla. Just like Shayla. Nana, can you please make sure Angela sends an email? Angela just came in just now. Thank you very much.
Much better mood. It's easier for me to be a mother, take care of business. It's not that I'm male-centered, but it's just nothing like having a man, and you need one. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious, Delicia, you know.
I believe you.
I don't know. I just want to see you be happy. You deserve joy. You deserve somebody who really loves you and who cares.
All right, noted.
All right, girl. Well, I'm going to go to my other living room down there. But if you need something, hit me up.
Will do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Love you, girl. Good
Love you
night.
too.
Oh. Ooh. Can barely get up.
So one of the motives I'm noticing with this is, and I think I'm correct, but I could be wrong. One of the underlying messages or themes is you cannot have your homegirl or homeboy living in your house for too long. Is that a fair statement? You cannot have your homegirl or boy living in your house with your spouse for too long. Meaning, let's say them just need a place to stay. That's fine, sure. I mean, 1 or 2 weeks, but after that, you can't have them living in there. Is that a fair statement? Would that be a good message? Would that be a message that they'd be sending? Is that a fair statement? You can't have your home girl or your home boy living in there with your spouse for too long. You can't have them living in there for too long. Is that a fair message? I'm seeing that, but I'm not even right. It's just a message that I get from it. Are you seeing that? Okay, you told Delicia to get a man or a man. My bad. Is that fair? You just can't have your home girl or your home boy living at the place for too long because Your girl going to just become a piece of meat, or the man going to become a piece of meat eventually. See, most of y'all say no. Me like that. Marilyn said one king and one queen to her house. Me love that, Marilyn. Even better. Even better. One king and one queen. Don't worry, Miss Goddess. Delicia and Iman are going to be together again. I can see that for sure, clients. I think that they're close. I think that they're close. Don't let them stay there, period. Don't make them stay there, period. Yes, no other woman is living in my house with my man. Well, see, at least y'all are actually accepting that. This is a good theme that I think that they're throwing out to the public, to John public. Just like Shayla was basically living with Amber, D is living with Amber. That's correct. So it means them pinpointing the same thing again. Delicia is sitting there plotting because she feels like Shayla is playing in her face, and Shayla doesn't even know she has slept with Iman. But Delicia and Iman is sure to cross the line again. Zanet, that's the funny thing about all of this. That's why some of the time I look on Delicia, I kind of get very weird of Delicia because I'm like, you do know that Shayla doesn't know what you got going on, right? Like, it don't make no sense. I don't know how you get vexed at someone that doesn't know what's happening. Welcome, Matt, is dirty. It is extremely dirty. Delicia and Lauren are on demon time. Delicia is not like Shayla. Delicia is better. She hangs with the clique for a reason. With that clique for a reason. Fair enough. You cannot have another female around your man without setting boundaries. Very, very fair. What in the yellow zebra stripes? You gotta look at her walking. You gotta look at her walking right now. O'Neill TV, she is going to feel how Amber feels very, very soon. We believe so too. I believe so. Little by little, or else Delicia would not have been here. Delicia is a true snake. Ooh. Well, hey, call a spade, she really is. Call a spade, she really is. I mean, I've got a spade is a spade. I think Delicia and Iman are smoking was the entry point, but that's not all there is. They have more in common, and the lifestyle matchup is more. I agree with you, Corinne, to be honest, on that. To be very, I really do believe that Iman and Delicia matches. But I believe that Iman has some work to do when it comes to women. He have work to do. It's like I always say. I get it, you're a player, but if you're really serious about a one girl, then them tight space that he's going in with Shayla is not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. Kasim said it's on butt pads. Kasim said Shayla wear the butt pads. So, Iman is real trash and no good for neither of them. Shayla has grown since Shayla let Delicia have Iman. She has Kai. She could be closer. She could lose Kai to Amber. Fair. Fair. I don't know. I don't know. Iman just Iman him Iman just dipping too far into the two things. But I see what you're saying. Now all of a sudden Delicia is the enemy. That's why I said what I said, Rashan, where I said that it's interesting how Delicia has turned herself into whatever it is. I don't know if she turned herself into that. But that's what she is, basically. I don't know. She turned herself into that, basically. Delicia need to work on her thing though. If Delicia really wants Iman for herself, she need to man up though. She can't be so passive, like I've been saying before. Iman can have both one upstairs and the next one downstairs to have easy access. That is correct. One girl upstairs and one girl downstairs. Iman is having them both right there, so right now. One at a time. Dre said one upstairs and one downstairs. That's what Dre I tell you right now. Which one of the picture them?
Working legs out for something else, Good night, boo.
Good night.
So this is a look on Delicia's face. The look on Delicia's face is a look of that she's about to do something crazy. That's the look on Delicia's face. This is the look on Delicia's face. This is the end look. The end look is this look on Delicia's face. Delicia and Iman is definitely crossing the line in Shayla's house. Definitely. So I'm sure upon this then. All right, hold on. What chance percent? Let me get a percentage. What percentage chance do you give Delicia and Iman to cross the line again? What percentage chance you give them? What percentage chance? Delicia and Shayla's personality are different. However, their loyalty to friendship is the same. Just like Shayla played in Amber's face, Delicia too. Delicia is too, and she ain't done. That is factual. What percentage chance do I give this? I will never support Shayla on anything. Nania's stance have been very, very clear. Very, very clear. Very, very, very clear. Delicia does not care now. She's like Ivan Drago. If she dies, then she dies. 100%. Y'all are not even playing, man. Y'all are not playing. I'm looking at those percentages. Yes, that's why they haven't had her move out, and Delicia have crossed the line. Has to cross the line first. It makes sense, Miss T. I mean, I don't see her. It makes sense. At this point, it makes sense. 80%, Miriam said 80%. Ashley said 100%. 100, Miss T said 100. Charmin said 100. Clarence, 100. Erica said 100. Tiran says 100. MC9799 said 100. Petit said 100. Lynn said 100. Antoine said 100. Let me see. That's a look of I'm coming for you, witch. That's the look of that. So 100, I get that. Teresa said 75%. Just like she said, Anthony, just like she had Anthony and didn't apologize, it's coming full circle. Well, it's interesting. I think y'all are looking out for that though. Anthony said, I believe it is going to happen. You say yes. Anthony, you say yes. I am all for Delicia getting back on Iman. 50-50. That way you say 50-50. That's interesting. That's a very good view. None of you are going to get an email. 100% Veronica said 100%. Muriel said 100%. So basically, y'all are giving it like a whole big chance of basically what's going on. Only what? Shayla is crazy. So I get here and they're going with the Delicia and Lauren going to get back at Tamira and Shayla. I think that's where they're going. I think that's where they're going. Well, let me ask y'all this. I'm telling that you have been. I'm telling you. I've been sitting here putting it in the comments. I'm telling you that this is a slow cook. It's the best. It's the best. The meatballs right off the bone. Okay. So beat the meatballs right off the bone. When you slow cook it, so it's not tough. Okay, so it's best to do it right that way. Ooh. Jeez, that means Shayla's about to get it. What y'all are saying to me is this. What may I hear from one is this. Shayla is getting this karma. Shayla will be getting her karma. What may I get from one is this. Shayla will be getting her karma. That's what I say. Basically, what y'all are saying is she'll be getting her karma. Now, I will go on the limb and say this. If Shayla gets the karma to the point that it is as big as Amber's and they can rebuild Shayla back up, then and only then I'll start to look at Shayla differently. Right as if you don't want me to look at Shayla differently and you want to sell O'Neill. Break her down. Not because I want to see her falter, but I would love to see her actually learn the lesson and not have the little mini lessons that you're putting in there. They're not enough. Break her down. You have to break her down for me. Blame Angelina for this too. Angelina does need to get some karma, but they haven't given any. It's a possibility, but you know how it is. I know how it is. Think it over. Break her down. Antoinette, thank you for the super chat. Antoinette, what did you say? Antoinette says, I believe this will happen around Xmas. By the way, Delicia and Iman, they're going to make it where Shayla will catch them in the house. I believe that she will. This seems like a very big enough karma, basically. It feels like that. It feels like that. That would be crazy. Couple switch to see Lauren with Wayne and Delicia with Iman. Interesting. So now so Shayla and Tamara will be left in the cold. Delicia needs to get pregnant. Then boom, even karma. Ooh. Thank you for the super chat, Antoinette. Ooh. Interesting. Rico, I agree. Wayne isn't going to trick us again like Shayla would actually get the karma. So I don't believe Shayla get the karma. Yes or no? I think she'll get it or no, I think she's getting it. Interesting. Thank you all for the super chats, guys. Boxing Day, I said to happen. I don't think I'm going to give it to us yet. Some as I think Layla may be onto something with the slow cook. I think Layla right with the slow cook, to be very fair with you. Shayla is too arrogant to think that Delicia will do this to her because she still hasn't acknowledged her wrongdoings, and she did to Amber, correct? That's what will make it so much of a karma. So I think you're right, true to love. Didn't Shayla just tear Delicia to honeypot earlier? The fakeness. Basically. Basically. But the writers are going to be to do the opposite. I see. You don't think I'm going to do it, is what you're saying, Rico DIY. You don't believe they're going to do it. That's what you're saying. The rebuild. I gotta be honest, I'm not going to accept the rebuild. She will need to be unrecognizable, and I have to be tricked. That's what I'm saying, Leila. They're going to have to break her down drastically and then build her back up to get y'all to like her. And it can happen. It can happen. Them just have got to do it in such a way where it goes down where now you feel like you get the justification then. I think that's what I'm saying. Right now, there is not enough where you can say, you know what, okay, fine. She really has gotten her karma and she can do better now. Nah, changing. Will change when she'll have her surprise birthday with Ty. More fun. Because them just have to go up and down with the characters. At least, hey, at least they didn't do her character like Dalen. Dalen is all in the dust. I cannot even. He's unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. I was trying to tell Miss Faye that, and I'm like, hey, haven't you seen the Dalen character? Maybe it's just me. I mean, like, maybe it's just me alone. I think I got some supporters on that. Yes, she is wearing them butt pads from Wayne's party. When I say she wear butt, y'all are out of pocket. Y'all really believe she wear butt pads? Is Shayla wearing butt pads? Butt pads. Do y'all really believe this? Or y'all just saying this? Yes or no? Yo, y'all are really, really different. I swear. They should actually match up with Dalen. Dalen, it's just Dalen has gone to the dogs. It's just Dalen can't get it up. Wait a minute, can't get it up. What does that mean? Dalen is a donor now. Like I just they run out of ideas with Dalen. That's what I was saying today. Live, love, laugh. This was one of the points I was making. They have turned the guy into just extreme trash. Just trash. Like you can't even watch him. So are you saying will Shayla and Tamara be left in the cold? That's the question. Let me ask y'all this. It's pure trash. Pure trash. Gigi, Dylan's character is just a bunch of nonsense. Like having him go through the thing with the Carter thing and then do the whatever thing and where it was so obvious and him coming from Anthony, it made no sense. Then all of a sudden, them bring him on today and him a sound smart. I'm like, bro, you can't go from sounding smart and then doing dumb things. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Them just can't win me with it. They just have not won me with it. She will get her lesson because Wayne said it to Anthony in a roundabout way. He also told Anthony that he wished he could tell him what's really going on with Iman and what he's doing and has done already. Makes sense, George. Makes sense. That is true. Tonight, Dylan took a honey pack with no results. It's so maybe want to see it. I just don't know what them. Listen, it's the worst thing they've ever done. Me never see them much. They destroyed characters like that. What they've done to Dalen is just disgusting. They've destroyed the character 110%. They really have destroyed the character. He's gone to the dogs. If you ask, if I found something with you guys, and y'all say him can't get it up. Him stress out now, basically. So in other words, I guess him stress out. Is Dylan having problems? Where did you guys see all of this? When I said the boy can't get up, is Dylan having problems? What kind of problems is he having? What kind of problems is Dylan having? You couldn't delete the V? What do you mean you couldn't delete the V? They need to send Amber. They need to send Amber on the road with Wayne. But them can't send her no while she married with George. That's the only little thing why I can't say no. Y'all are saying Dylan can't get it up. I want to get that stuff from. When I say Dylan can't get it up, I don't know. I try to say, what are y'all saying about Dylan right now? My friend Dylan right now, where you know that I'm over it. I'm just over it to the Dylan character. I'm over it. Oh, where the box covers this?
You ain't
Hold
trying
on,
to.
hold on. Y'all are telling me that Dylan does not know the soldier can't do nothing. No man, let's get down to the midst of whatever it is.
Great.
Give me a moment. So y'all are saying Dylan cannot get it up. Let's work on Dylan and him Keisha thing, right? Basically, Amber, get okay. I guess it's believable. I guess I'm gonna say from a male perspective, it's believable. Amber, please get a guy to write with this stuff. Like you really throwing Dylan in the trash. Honestly, you're really just throwing that trash. But let's look at this skit that I'm talk about.
I didn't want to disappoint you. So I thought that I would try a few new things to get ready for tonight. And I guess that honey pack just...
You took a gas station pill?
No, I took a honey pack.
I don't know, Devin. I'm not well versed in...
I went to the gas station and they have a little tube of honey. It's supposed to make the experience better. And I guess it didn't work.
So now you can't experience at all? Are you sure it's not me? I know you used to dealing with girls whose bodies is not real and manufactured, and maybe this is just not.
Look, Keisha, I know you built like me and all, but
Actually, your titties are bigger than mine, David.
and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, them must say Dylan can't get it up, right? Dylan, them must say, in a nutshell, Dylan basically what they're saying is Dylan can't get it up. So okay, this is a very extreme topic, and I think that I was talking to someone on this topic the other day, and I was asking the question: Amber is not writing Dylan's skits anymore, or she said this is on her live. Wayne has taken over all of the writing except for Mike and Chase skits. Okay, so I guess she stopped writing for the Dylan skit. Because, yes, and this is exactly what I was saying. Thank you very much. Look, if you're going to write it and you're going to write it where the woman does some things, that's fine. But make it be believable to the men so it can capture the men. Because there are men who watch this. All right, so let's talk about this here. So I've noticed in recent times, is there an ED problem in the population? The funny thing is they have a very good topic. This is a good topic. Now, if them did start right here, it wouldn't be so bad because it makes sense. Dylan is coming from over Anthony. He's stressed out. Because he's stressed out, him now have an ED issue. I did see the son that he knows nothing about. All of a sudden, him have a son now where him don't know about. All of a sudden. I did see that. But I'm saying they've taken too long to get this. Is there an ED issue happening in the populace? Because I've noticed that everybody's using ED medicine now. Everybody's using ED medicine now for some reason. Well, Gigi, I was just referring to Amber because that's what Noel said that she was writing she was the one doing their storylines. That's where I got that from. I got it from the Noel's thing because remember Noel came on Deontay Reviews' live and she mentioned that that's who was writing her skits. So I gave them some comments and I said, well, the deal is I don't mind Amber writing the skits, but she has to incorporate a man to make sure that it's realistic. So when a man look at it, it's relatable to a man because he was becoming just unrelatable. It never made sense. It never made sense. Dalen long lost son can go on. Same storyline Mike had. A big one, ED problem. Is there an ED problem in the black? Hold on. Is there an ED? All right, let me put it up for you guys. Erectile I have noticed that there's a lot of ED ads out there. There's a lot of erectile dysfunction ads out there for some reason. Like all of a sudden there are men who have erectile dysfunction. Is there like an erectile dysfunction problem? It's like nobody can get up these days. I don't know. I just want to ask a question to the populace. Is this something that is there something going on in the population? Like in other words, then is there? This is a question I have. It's a very genuine question. I'm glad that they brought the topic up, and I've always wanted to discuss this topic to find out what's going on. You don't think it's an ED problem? I'm trying to because even young kids are using ED medication, but they're trying to get extra charge. It's just that it's being advertised a lot. No, none of the men needed it. I just wanted it. Okay, I see. I hear about it often now. Live, love, laugh. That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, men are doing that. O'Neill, you are missing me. But the topic, what are you saying? Meaning, is there like an issue going on in like for some reason, there's a lot of erectile dysfunction ads. There's a whole heap of ads. There's a whole heap of products. There's a whole heap of things that they're advertising in the space. And I'm wondering, am I missing something? I mean, no, I don't have an issue, but maybe other people are having issues. I'm not laughing at any issue or anything. I'm just saying, is there like an issue going on in the population? By the way, it's not just here. A lot of these medications all of a sudden has reached Jamaica. So you have like young men in them 20s that use erectile dysfunction medication. I'm like, why are you using medication like that? That's what I'm saying. In other words, why are you using that? Erectile dysfunction. Erectile, erectile, dysfunction. function. Is there this going on? This is what it is. This is what ED is, Layla. Erectile dysfunction. Is there an issue in the populace? Just like young boys, I don't know if it's me alone, but me hear young boys, I say them I use, them take a medicine here and them take a medicine. And I'm like, why are you taking medicines? Like, so you're like 20. That's when you're at your peak. So I don't know if there's something going on. I don't know what going on. It's just it feels to me like there's a lot of ads. Maybe I don't know on the seat. I don't know. Okay, let me answer this. Have you seen the ads? Have you seen the ads? Maybe me don't know. That may I ask you. I've seen a lot of ads on erectile dysfunction. I may ask the question: is there something going on that I don't see? Is a trend? Okay, that's what I'm wondering about it. If it's a trend, I lost a few friends to the honeypot mess. It's bad for your. It must be bad for your heart. Forced intimacy is different from spontaneous intimacy. I think the ED is more prevalent because of the environment and the physical toxins. You never throw your previous employer under the bus, especially putting them on social media. That's true, Nanya. You never do. ED medication is risk of heart attack, so don't take this lightly. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing younger boys using it. Young boys are use it. Yes, the YouTube, there are lots of ads. That's what I'm asking. If I'm me alone, I see the ads them. Maybe I only alone I see them. Me don't know why them are show me. Me don't need it, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still okay. And it needs me can take some moringa seeds. But I wanted just to ask that question. I just wanted to ask. ED causes are high blood pressure, mental health issues, smoking, drinking, and some medication. I'm just asking if you all have noticed that. Only these young men just want to last a long time. So you think that's all it really is. But it is what it is. Bigger vine. Them trying to get a bigger vine. Older men really have it. Younger men just want to go longer. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Hey, if y'all say don't notice anything at all, then maybe O'Neill is not. It's one of those things I wanted to ask my audience if it's something that y'all have been seeing or me wrong or something like that. So, that's all. That's all it really was. Things come up, we have to kind of discuss every now and again. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. They're eating instead of fasting and breathing. They are with the food. Okay. They're messing up with the food. Okay, you're saying it's the food. Small tree, I said dealing of small. What I mean dealing of small tree? But Britain is saying was perfectly fine. So when him gets small now, Dylan is young, so I don't know what is the problem and why he would be taking a honey pack in his 30s. That's strange. Well, interesting. My neighbormates ran to my house for help after he had a heart attack. We were too late. Oh, wow. They're smoking too much wacky weed. Laced with fentanyl. Interesting. That's what I want to ask y'all. Is it something? Sex sells unhealed. My wife, sister is a pharmacist. Those ED meds are the most prescribed. That's why I'm asking the question in a George. That's why I ask the question. There's something about these ED meds that's going rampant in a society. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, everybody needs it. Why do they need it? George, I'm glad you pinpoint that just now. Dalen said to Anton that he's not that attracted to Keisha. No, that may be it. Goddess London, I think that may be it more than anything else. But it's good that they introduce the topic. I try, John, honestly, I try to bring things up into our community to see, like if there's something going on. I mean, after all, I am a bit of a social worker. So it is what it is. I do try to see exactly if I can listen to the populace. The aim of the channel is to get it done. That's all it really is. It's for us to talk, to be social. Only we see people getting out of prison and going to the male clinics. We direct them to go there for assistance. It's just something that's happening. I don't know if there is like something going on in the populace that we need to watch out for. Dalen psyched himself out for worrying about putting on a top-notch performance. I see. Okay. It's a fad and an ego. Is that what it is? It's a fad and an ego. You're saying it's a fad. In other words, that's something that them just do right now. It's not really anything big. All right. No problem. You believe a drug makes it worse to control the population. I believe a drug makes it worse to okay, just to control the population. Okay. Well, let me ask you all this. Do you think that it is for population control? Because the one thing I've known is that the population in Jamaica has declined drastically. I shouldn't say drastically. Let me retract that. The population in Jamaica is declining. And I think the populace here as well too is also having an issue. In other words, people not having kids as fast as they used to. He lied to Anthony on a couple of occasions and that communication. Okay. I mean, Shayla slept with her BBF husband in their marital bed. That is correct. Candy B, that's correct as well too. We can have multiple conversations at one time. That's okay. It's bad diet, weed smoking, and mental issues contribute to ED. So you're saying because of the bad lifestyle people living now versus our time where we didn't have all of these accesses to these things, that's causing it in the populace. All right, fair enough. I like this, George. I like the discussion. Very mature. Very mature. Y'all know how this works. Y'all know how this works. I mean, hey, it feel like a population control. Interesting. Possible. The male enhancement pills are popular. Very popular, Erica. That's why I ask if it's something, because every time I'm on YouTube, they're always advertising these ads. And I'm like, why am I seeing so many of these? It's like a whole lot of ads. It run across my screen drastically. I wonder, when did I say that I needed, you know what I mean? May I wonder when O'Neill said he need assistance. When did AI listen to me? And say, what, O'Neill need to start getting it up. Me no know. I thought it was working, but apparently AI tried to say it now work good. Me think it a work. Right? I've been doing what I can do for what a meeting said at work, but I didn't know it, so, it's a good question though. I mean, so it is, if they give Dalen the story of if they keep Dalen with the story that he has right now, right? It's believable. Maybe they can build him back to where I can watch it. I just never liked the Keisha Carter thing because it just was unrealistic. He was coming from Anthony's situation, him see how that worked, and for him to be in this situation, it just never worked out. But they might just save the day. Maybe we have complained enough and they might just save the day. Jeez, it was just getting out of hand. Siri, listen, I'm gonna say nothing at all, so I'm gonna know where I don't know what did I say to Siri. Don't answer, man. Siri, me not say nothing about no ED. Maybe because we're talking about on these shows, that's what's going on. I believe that Anthony performed the night when she was in I don't believe Anthony performed the night when she was in Amber's bed, and that's why Shayla tooted it up at RB. You don't think him perform well? Yeah, I read my subconscious. Yeah, so yeah, say me I think about it. But me can't recall the time when me think about it that me need the assistance. To what I summarize, I've been doing very well. Me eat my moringa seeds. Me drink a lot of water. I do a lot of exercises. And your boy, I think ever ready. You understand? I am always ready for the job. It's as simple as me never know say O'Neal already. Listen to me. So I don't know why AI has been doing all of this. If they keep the story like it is a good story. At the end of the day, though, I mean, as I would get back to the Keisha and Dylan thing, it can come. It can come. That one, the story can work. Now, as to the Delicia story, some way, somehow, them watch too much porn. Okay, that's why I asked them watch too much porn. Some way, somehow, it feels to me like there's going to be fireworks. Will there be fireworks? Y'all said there's going to be fireworks between Delicia and Shayla. Well, let me ask y'all this honestly. We do say Delicia should move out, but the truth is, do you really want Delicia to move out? Do you really want Delicia to move out? Yes or no? Or no love the drama? Honestly, if it is for the sake of analyzing the skits, yes, but for the drama, no. Me no want her to move out. Do you want her to move out? Jerina, at least you're honest like me too. No. Me no want her to move out, Jerina. Me love the foolishness. Me want her to stay right inside there. No, she no need to move out. Live, love, laugh. Say yes in 2 years. After things happen. Delisa should have been gone. You love it, eh? Listen to me, man. Enjoy the pum pum now, O'Neal. As you get older, you might want a pillar too. Lord, I see him at the baby. I don't want I don't want you to discount the old black stallion, you know. Listen to me. I don't want you to discount the black stallion, you know, man. Listen to me, listen to me. If O'Neal have to go back to Jamaica, that Willie, if I have to go back to Jamaica to get some of my Jamaican sons so I can ensure, because I'm from the land of wood and water. So you know, worry yourself, that Willie. I am from the land of wood. I am from. Listen to me. O'Neal is from the land of wood and water. So if O'Neal have to go back so he can get himself, so he can get himself acquainted, and within the realms of times, then I will do so. If me have to go back up in the mountains like a shaman. What are you saying? O'Neal can't raise the dead? Someone has to raise the dead. Is O'Neal capable, Lord gosh, of raising, is O'Neal capable of raising the dead? I don't want you to play with this, you know. Listen to me, that Willie. You're not easy. What you mean if you ask O'Neal about when O'Neal get up in that age? Where you say O'Neal can raise the dead? No, make me have to find a papa tree outside. You know, where is that Willie? That Willie, listen to me. If O'Neal have to find himself a papa tree outside, if we have to come on the channel and make una pray over the dead. This is the question. If O'Neal get there, that Willie, the question is, will the women, listen to me, the question is, will the women pray over the dead if you not come in on the work, on give me a word of prayer? That's what it is. When you come and say, O'Neal, he is here. Oh, we pray, we hope that O'Neal can get it going. We ask right now that O'Neal get it back up again because things have got one. Now listen to me. If me have to come in at this chat, I want to run a prayer for me. I have to run a prayer for me. Me not take no honey pot. Me want prayers. If O'Neal have to raise the dead, I will be asking for prayers. Me I go have to request prayer. Me I come in and me I come request prayer. Me I say, if O'Neal have to raise the dead, if this is where it go for, me I have to pray. What I need for do right now is pray for Dalen so that him can actually get it up. That's what I need to do. Eh? That Willie. You must be mad about how O'Neal have ED pill. No, if you have to pray. That is correct, Charmaine. Tell him again. Robotic party. Oh, so. Oh. May I give myself a timeout? If y'all have to pray for the dead, listen to me. Pray for us. If you don't have to pray for me, if me have to come in at the chat and me say, you know what, chat? Chat, you guys have to pray for me tonight because I'm having issues with whatever. If listen, if I have to come in, if I have to come in, would you pray for a neighbor? That's the question. I'm not praying. You think I pray? No, listen to me. Hold on. So you really, so you not believe me? I gotta ask for one to pray for me. If me need the prayer, listen to me. Let me ask you the question. Would you pray for me if I need assistance? Hold on. Only look like I believe say I'd lie me I tell like this because me I laugh. Don't mean more than want to pray, you know? Let us just say O'Neal is having issues in the bedroom and me can't do what I'm supposed to do. Let's just say. Let's hypothesize that O'Neal is having issues. May I ask you a question right now? What do you mean not about if O'Neal play with the Lord? Me not play with the Lord. That I feel help my marriage. It's to make sure that my marriage stay upon. The question is, would you pray for me? That's the question. If I ask if you can pray for me. No, may I leave it go. Me go leave it go. I am from the land of wood and water. I will just say, I'm from the land of wood and water. You run a prayer upon me. Maybe you need to start praying. Some of these little young boys need some prayer. You know I'm gonna be myself. Friends, I'm gonna wrap up my life. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Me love you. I always appreciate y'all coming in. We always can discuss, little things, and I think that we get a lot of value from our discussions. Have a wonderful night. We'll talk to y'all soon. Please email me the people I'm over email.